Welcome back to BlackTideTV, bringing you the best of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content Monday to Friday. As predicted, the Nuk3town bonus map, which is now readily available to every player in the game, has been introduced into standard map rotation. Basically what that means is whenever you're playing any kind of game mode, you're going to be coming across the Nuk3town map now. If you're playing Team Deathmatch and Core, if you're playing Domination and Hardcore, doesn't matter what you're playing, you're going to be coming across the Nuk3town bonus map. It's going to be on there all the time, and if you're like me, if you don't like the smaller maps like Nuk3town or Combine or Skyjacked, these are the three major maps that I dislike just because they're too small, they're too cramped. I don't like running and just run, get one kill and die, run, get one kill and die. That's what I feel like I do on those maps. So what I like is bigger maps like the map you're seeing here, Infection, where you can have all that space, you can run a suppressor, you can get around, you can stealthily take out enemies without the other team noticing you're there. You can really play tactical on these maps, whereas Skyjacked, Nuk3town, Combine, these maps are basically run straight at the enemy, and if your gun shoots faster than their gun and you have better accuracy, you're going to win. If not, then you lose and your entire game is just going to be crap. So I don't like those maps, and I know that a lot of people out there don't like them as well. So this video, I'm going to tell you how to play game modes where you're not going to come across Nuk3town, Skyjacked, and Combine. These are the three maps that are not included in this special game mode, and that special game mode is Ground War. Ground War is a little bit different. If you've never played Ground War, I don't blame you. It's kind of strange. It's in the bonus game modes where a lot of people won't actually go and check out what they are. There's always just weird kind of game modes in there. We've got gun game in there in this game. There's also Nuk3town 24/7 is in there right now. There's the DLC map packs are in there as well if you just want to play the DLC maps. Basically, the bonus game modes are bonus game modes. They're nothing special. Or I guess they are extremely special. They're nothing like a normal game mode. You're going to be playing weird different things in there. And that's where the Ground War game mode is found. Now, the Ground War game mode is 9v9. It's not 6v6 like a standard game mode. And this game mode, you have to play Safeguard, Domination, and Team Deathmatch. So those are the only three game modes that are actually cycled inside Ground War. So maps are cycled as well as game modes, so you can vote for different game modes on top of what maps you're voting for. So those are the three game modes that you're going to find in Ground War. Now let me tell you why Ground War does not include these three small maps that I don't like, and that obviously you probably don't like if you search for this video, if you search for how to play a game without running across the Nuk3town or Skyjacked or Combine maps. So because those maps are so small and the teams are so big in Ground War, they just do not coincide. If you put 9 people on each end of Skyjacked, it would just be absolutely insane. The map is already so cramped with 6v6 that if you put 9v9 on there, it would just be a complete, for lack of a better word, clusterfuck. There'd just be so much going on. There'd be score streaks flying all over the place. It would just be a disaster. There would be so much going on there, and that is why I believe Treyarch has left out Skyjacked, Combine, and Nuk3town from the Ground War playlist. So if you're looking for a game mode where you can actually just completely disregard those three maps, definitely look for Ground War. Ground War, I should warn you, there are some very, very skilled players in Ground War, just because Ground War is more or less a nostalgia game mode. Ground War isn't a place where a lot of new people go. It's not a place where a lot of people will find and just try out. That's where you're going to find, like in core modes, that's where you're finding the newbies and the people that haven't really played the game too much. They're just going to go straight for Team Deathmatch and Core. Whereas Ground War, you're actually going to find a lot of seasoned veterans, because Ground War is just such a nostalgic game mode. Ground War is something that's been around in Call of Duty for forever, and it's really just skilled players that you're going to find in here. Of course, I never happen to find the skilled players on my team. I do end up with some of the mediocre players, but this is a game mode that people that have been playing Call of Duty for years are going to gravitate towards. It's more hectic. There's more stuff going on. There's more chances to get higher score and higher score streaks. So that's why you're going to find a lot of better players in this game mode. So if you can fight with the best of them and you do not want to find those three maps, definitely try out Ground War. It's a lot of fun. You're actually going to notice if you subscribe to the channel, if you watch a lot of the videos on the channel, especially with the golden weapon reviews that I'm doing. I have a lot of Ground War clips. I like Ground War. I've played Ground War a lot. Recently, I'm trying to get out of ground war a little bit because I'm trying to get 100% completion, and to do that, I have to play certain game modes that are not included in ground war, certain game modes that 0% or 1% of the population on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is playing right now. So it's kind of hard to get those game modes done, but I'm trying my best to do those. But ground war, I think it's only at 6% right now for ground war, just because right now it's the Nuketown weekend, the 24/7 Nuketown thing is going on. So right now it's kind of hard to get a ground war match, just because there's so many players needed for a ground war match. You might be sitting in the lobby for a couple minutes, but once you get into it, a lot of people tend to stay around. Not a lot of people rage quit in ground war, just because it's such a big game mode. There's so much opportunity in this game mode. So if you learned anything useful, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below which of the 3 maps you dislike the most. Is it Nuketown? Is it Skyjacked, or is it Combine? Which one of those things are you trying to avoid the most? I know a lot of people have been trying to get away from Combine since the very beginning of this game. A lot of people really love those small maps, but a lot of people do not. Like, I loved Call of Duty Ghosts. A lot of people gave it crap because it had huge maps, and people said the game was not ready for, like, the population wasn't ready for maps of that size, that people like smaller maps, people like getting right in people's faces before they shoot them. Well, I don't like that. I like to flank around. I like to be sort of realistic when I play. I like to be stealthy. I like to flank. I like to shoot people in the back and get my score streaks up that way. I'm not a 100% amazing cowboy player where I can run up and who can draw the fastest and who can shoot with the most accuracy. I'm not great at that. I'm great at knowing which routes to take to avoid the enemies so I can get behind them and just start massacring them from behind. And the bigger maps definitely allow you to do that. So that is why I'm delivering to you this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, hit that like button if you found anything useful. Tell me which of the 3 maps, Nuketown, Skyjacked, or Combine, you dislike the most in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new. We do crazy videos all the time. We're currently working on golden weapon reviews. That's why you saw this PO6 gameplay. I'm trying to rehash what the PO6 is like in my mind, and it's kind of a pain. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.